What is up, everyone? Hope y'all having a great night. So, I have a plan for tonight, which is doing some black armor, which I'm going to follow a cool tutorial from miniatures, Phoenix Miniature Art. So, I've already tried out something yesterday. It's kind of looking like this. But yeah, we are going to try and tested it out. And at the same time, I'll be trying on the Primaries Chaplain, the black armor, because I think it will be looking quite cool. I still have to understand if he is on only black on the cloth, but I still have to find that out. So let me just plug in my cell phone here, because I want to put some music. Just turn this off. Come on. Fuck. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'll start just in a bit. Let me just pair my freaking. Let me just pair my freaking device here. Nice. Okay. Now we're talking. So, just put here a playlist. Okay. So now we're cooking. Oh, actually. Ooh, that's too high. Let me just take a picture for the Instagram. And I don't know why, but the camera on Instagram is just awful. I don't understand how. Like the software they have on camera, it's just freaking awful. Okay, so go here, photos, put this one here. We are going for the black armor. And we're going to do here, live. Link. Okay, nice. So let's start with it. So I left off with something actually nice. So what Phoenix Miniature was doing was the following. He was doing some kind of grayish tone, something similar to anthracite gray, and he was topping it off with white right off the bat, which is an interesting approach, right? But I don't know if I'm going to do that. I think I might just go for the ivory, and then from the ivory, um, and we also need black. Where is it? Where is it? Here. So we'll be doing this. I can also use something like a gray, right? Let me check one thing. Because AK has a good recipe. Oh, actually, ocean blue. Ocean blue could actually give a good tint. And I use it for the, yeah. I actually use ocean blue for the transitions between the graphite. So use this. And where is ocean blue? Here it is. Okay, nice. I think we are set to go. Let's try and work our magic, gentlemen. So, shaky, shaky. I'm going to change this so you guys can see it better. Keep in mind that this is just an experiment figure. This is not the real deal, if we can say that. Also, I was thinking of painting this one. This is a freaking good looking miniature. And I really like the pose and the details are just insane of this figure. And I don't know if I'm going to do like red rope and white and something like that with gold and red. or if I'm going to do with silver. Because non-metallic silver actually tones down everything, which is kind of awesome. But yeah, we are not here for that. We're here for the black armor, and that is only if I have the time. Okay, now these two. I also wanted to try out the quick gen, because the quick gen can also be a good resource to this, I guess. So I'll do it here. I think 2 droplets is enough. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, we're Gucci now. I'm going to grab here my number 1. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my cell phone. Okay, so from what he said, okay, so let me just grab a little bit of thinner, which kind of disappeared. Where the fuck is my thinner? I don't know where the fuck my thinner is. Oh, right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to try and fade out Oh, I actually forgot to tell you guys. I'm going to be doing a smaller stream today because I need to finish some projects on the side. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to restrict the black that it's showing, the blue that it's showing up, and then I'll try to blend it in just so that only the areas that are actually on light are the only ones that it's going to be having the blue. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. And let me see if I can smooth this one out. No, I need it a little bit smoother, more diluted. I think that one is good. Because this is the area that it's going to be with light. So I want it to be a little bit more bluish. At least that's what Phoenix is actually doing. But maybe I think that I should focus on this area instead of the entire area around. Let's do a brief sketch. I'm not too good at sketching, but let's try it out. So he says that this area could have a second highlight. We'll have a good highlight here. Here for obvious reasons. On the belt as well. And maybe should I do the wing? I don't know if I should do the wings in gold. I know that Space Marines, the Space Wolves, normally have the armor in black with a gold wings gold, but let me just check real quick. But I wanted to do Ulrich with a black armor, and for that I don't think. What's the image of him? I don't remember. Ulrich the Slayer. Oh yeah, so he had. Oh, it's not actually gold. It's more like a bronze. It's more like a bronze. You know what? Yeah, let's do one thing instead. I'm going to do this on another term. So, black armor, which is this side, I'm going to sketching here with ivory. Let's grab a little bit and let's thin down a little, just so it's more fluid. Test it out. Let's remove the excess here. Hey brother, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Everything all right on their end? So I'll do this. Let me just take this tiny hair from here. And here will be a highlight. Here we'll have another focal point. So here we already have one. Another one here. Another one here. Here already we have, but we'll intensify it. We'll do maybe here with another bouncing light there. We'll do like a small one here and a larger one here. We'll have this part also highlighted. Like that. Have a nice dinner, bro. Wait, eating at this hour? Fucking hell. Did you just stop working till late? Goddamn. Alright. I was about to do another highlight here. Like that. A little side highlight here. That was on the shadows. The and maybe I should do like a focal point here. And we'll do like a spotlight there. And something like here. And then I'll have that. Yeah, I imagine, bro. Sometimes when I work till late hours, it happens the same to me. I get so fucking hungry. Let me just grab a little bit of water. Because I'm thirsty as fuck. It's hot as hell here in my room. Ah, fucking hell, bro. Okay. So, let me grab the other handles that I have so I can start the sketching on the Praetor, which I think it came out great, this miniature actually. What the fuck is going on here? Some mortar must have loosened up or something. So, oh, this is the diluted one. I don't want that. Let me grab a large chunk here. Let's put just a little bit of thinner, just so it doesn't look too thick. And let's start on doing. So we'll be doing here. Maybe a light here. Uh, Here it should be more of a sphere, right? Yeah, I'll do that. I think this on the side should have something there. I'll have like a bouncing light there. I think that some light that's coming from below should be there. You also have this side of the leg. Doesn't it? I know, right? It's freaking amazing, this one. Look how badass he looks. Hey, you wanna see one that it's freaking insane? Like, fucking insane, bro. At least for me, it's one of the best miniatures I have so far. It's the most expensive one also, so I don't know if you're ready for this shit, because I even have to zoom out, but fuck. Look at this fucking beauty, bro. It's fucking insane. Look at that face. It's like an undead wyvern with a fucking the spear was touching the light with a fucking vampire on it. Yeah, I know, right? It's so fucking lit. Like, look at the pose and everything. The wings and everything. Yeah, the details on the wings is just sick. And it has texture. Like, you can see that it has like scratch marks, like the skin was falling out. Just fucking insane. And if you look at the sides, you can even see like the guts of the dragon and everything. Look, you can even see the inner parts of the neck. It's so fucking awesome. This is an amazing freaking piece. My most expensive one so far. But yeah, it's totally worth it, in my opinion. Oh shit. I'm just knocking off some miniatures here. I have another one that it's actually pretty cool as well, which is this one. It's not as amazing, but the pose is actually really, really good. It's like a demon horse with another vampire on it. It's actually really, really cool. I have really insane freaking miniatures. Like the ones from Warhammer, especially the vampires on Age of Sigmar, they are just insane. Insane, bro. They are really freaking cool. Shadow Demon Rider? No, it's actually Vampire Lord on Nightmare Steed. Let me grab the box so I can show you. It's actually this one. It's actually this one. Freaking amazing. Vampire Lord on Nightmare Steed. And I have another one that I think you might like it. Because this one is freaky. Look. It has a really harsh metal warrior with a fucking spear, a long ass spear. It even has like the chains with the skulls on it. And the horse is like a demon freaking horse. Yeah. And you can modify it. You can have it like this one, or you can put like a normal horse and the guy having the two horns and a spear, which is actually insane. But I think I dig this one more. At least it looks more badass than this one. Not sure though which one I'll follow, but I'll be building this one. I think maybe this week I'll have it ready to assemble, and yeah. Well, I haven't played. I don't think I ever played Warhammer, which is kind of stupid, I guess. But what I like is to paint. I really like to paint. And painting these figures, it's just insane. Like the level of detail they have, it's what I like the most. And since a lot of people don't like to play, don't like to paint, I guess I can, put them all together, right? Get the both of get the better of the two worlds in Mara's speech. Oh, right. Let me just check one thing real quick. I think this one is the Primaris Chaplain. Yeah, exactly. Mm. So the bones don't belong to the armor. It's like a separate armor on it. Okay, gotcha. Huh. Okay. Okay. So we'll do here the light. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Actually, drawing, it's something that I've always liked, but I've never pursued it. I don't know why, but I've never taken too much interest to it. But on the painting side, that one actually made me really curious, if we can say it like that. But yeah, I totally get you. Choosing a palette of colors sometimes is really freaky, and there's so much theory around the choosing of colors. It's insane. Because like the way you want to make everything look homogeneous and blend everything, it's just a lot of work. Not gonna lie. And I can't believe that my fucking paint is just running down all the way down from fucking hell, bro. Ah, even did it worse. The fuck? I made it worse. Look at this shit. Now I have paint everywhere. Fucking hell. Maybe like this it'll settle down. Let's see if it settles down. So, even with the sketching, I think I have a good idea of how it will look. Because we want the shadows to be as black as possible. Mm, because this foot, it's on the shadow, so I shouldn't be touching it. What else is silver? Because of work, I don't have time to even draw anymore, so I'm a bit rusty. Yeah, work actually destroys a guy's life. Not gonna lie. Sometimes I don't even have too much time for painting miniatures. Like I have to stay up late and do long hours sessions, like when I do on the weekends, just to put on some work, because otherwise I can't. But I totally feel you. Yeah, and this type of hobby, drawing, painting, uh, if you don't keep a consistency on the practice, you become really, really rusty. But yeah, drawing is something that it's easy to take everything with you, right? Because you just need most of the times. Well, depending on what type of drawing you do, but since you don't like coloring, I guess you like to draw with pencil and everything. So it's actually really easy to take with you everything and just paint on the go. That's actually one of the downsides of painting, at least miniatures, because most of the times you need a flat area to paint or to lay down your shit and paint. Oh, actually, let me zoom in. I forgot to zoom in. Pencil and line work. Yeah, but you should definitely try to find a little bit of time because that's a really cool um, perk, if you may say that. You should definitely invest in that. Not gonna lie, a lot of people that I know online, they actually do a lot of works on Fiverr and everything, doing sketches for people, doing a lot of art and everything. I know it takes a lot of time and you don't have too much time. That could be something that maybe in the future it could be something that you might end up doing as work. Don't know if that's a thing or not that you're pursuing, but it could be something actually interesting. Mhm. Okay. Let me think, let me think, let me think. Well, I think I could do some some like edge highlighting. The edge highlighting here is a little bit tricky. Already fucked up. There, I have to take care of that. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Like for example, I know that when you're trying to doing for the money, that wasn't what I was trying to do. Let me explain. Like, if it's something that it's good for your anxiety and everything, if you can manage to not make it like your primary subject of income, that could be something rewarding, but at the same time, it could be something that might give you some more money but on a good way. The key value here is how you manage your time, right? And I know a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people might want, fast jobs and everything like that. But there are others who respect the time that a person or someone takes. So you don't have to be afraid of taking your time. Or, for example, let's say you can do sketchings and everything in, like, let's say 1 week, okay? But that creates you anxiety. And if you manage to do it like in 3 weeks, not only you spread the your work through more time, it allows you to be more less anxious, and at the same time you can deliver even higher quality because you're not so stressed out, right? Because, for example, I've noticed that a lot of guys that have been working with big brands, they sometimes have been doing sketches and works and everything for 6 months. 6 months for one job. So it always depends on the type of, how do you say, the type of niche of people that you want to focus on. And I think you could benefit from doing like works that put you outside of your comfort zone, you know? But at the same time, it makes you push forward, but you can control the level of anxiety depending on the amount of time you have to finish your work. Because I know totally what you're saying. For example, let me let me show you this. This is a figure. Yeah, it's a but it is look, a lot of those things, they, if you put them on practice, it actually makes all the difference in the world. And I'm going to show you. Look, just look one thing. This is a figure that I'm going to show you that I did for a competition of painting, right? This was my first entry ever, and I was only painting for like 1 month or so. Okay, so it was on December. I was painting the entire month of December, and I delivered this on the 28th or 27th of January, which was almost the last day of the entry, right? This is the competition entry that I did. Unfortunately, it broke one of the lightnings, but I will fix this in the future because a lot of this shit is really poorly done. It might look cool. For example, this one actually looks cool and it's simply painted, but this one has a lot of mistakes. And when I say a lot, it's like a fucking a lot. And why is that? Because I pushed too much myself to the limit. And when I say this is I used really harsh techniques on a really small window, you know? Because, like, for example, the non-metallic, it's too harsh here. It's too bland there. The reflections here are freaking. Here they are cool, but they're really diffused. The lightning, it's too harsh and too thick. You have a bunch of mistakes, especially because I was doing an entry on a, and I was trying on a high level in a really short amount of time. So I was really stressed out. Yeah, exactly. It's not a bit. I really butchered them a lot because they're not even blended in together. They're really harsh. For example, the only things that I've loved to do and I managed to do are the gems. Look, the gems are actually good. The reflections on the gems, they're actually good. These red gems, right? The face is okay. It's not bad, but at the same time could have been better. Um, like this, we can see the face better. But you get me, right? You get me where I'm going with this. And now I'm going to show you a piece that I've been painting for a while. And when I say a while, I think I've done it in in 1 month and a half. And that one was in 2 months. And I was even on vacation. I was painting for 20 hours a day, almost. I was going insane with that figure. Now I'm going to show you, and just because of the pressure, I haven't managed to do things so well as I wanted to, right? Now I'm going to show you this one. And this one is in fucking insane. This one wasn't for a competition or anything like that. I was just experimenting things, right? But look at the level of detail that I've managed to do, and look how well, and the difference between those two. Like, the metals are really well blended. You even have the metals on the barrels and everything. You even have the leathers. Here you have reflections on the bouncing lights. You have the fire. You see, this is the big difference of having like a really short amount of time and a bigger amount of time. Yeah. And that's the thing that I was trying to tell you is, if you see that a certain amount of time is stressing you out and it's taking your pleasure, then don't stop doing it, but change the way you're doing things. If you see you need more time, from there on, make it more time, because you could benefit from it. And it's something that pushes you over and over and over, right? Because if you have like that, it's not an obligation, but if you have that commitment to someone to deliver, it actually makes you, go out of your comfort zone and keep on doing it, which is awesome at the same time. But hey, this is just my personal opinion. You do you at your own pace. But I don't like people to give up on stuff, so I always try to motivate them. And yeah, should I do the mace in gold? Maybe I should. I think it will look good in gold. So now that we have this, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but my wet palette is really drying out really fast. Even though it's not too hot in here for it to dry this fast. So let me blend a little bit of the anthracite gray with a little bit of ivory here. With just painting my finger here. And we are going to no. Actually, what I'm trying to use is this one. I'm using this one, the ivory. And the ivory, as you can see, it's more on the beige tone. It's not actually like a full white. I'll use the this white, just as a final touch on those small details. But I'm still just trying to. Was just a rough sketch. This wasn't. I'm just positioning, just to see if I like it. That's the main thing. And here I'm just going to put around the areas that I want to be highlighted. I'll do this harsh blue tone a little bit lighter, just to accentuate what I want on a harsh way. And since it has the white beneath it, it will actually increase a little bit of the tone in the highlight. I'm just sketching here, just to have a glimpse, because that's one of the things that I'm trying to do, is sketching a little bit of with the color that is going to be the base one, highlighting it a little bit, just so I can have a glimpse of how it will be, right? Because like this, we can see, if we pull it a little bit further, we can already see that it's taking a little bit of life to it. But I want to try and paint a little bit of the silver, non-metallic gold, non-metallic silver, I mean. And for that, I'll use here this gray. Just to give me a notion of how it will look. Because from what I heard, the black armor, it's actually a little bit tough to do. So, and actually this is my first time doing it. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to put the rims around the black armor in silver, just to make two tones, and see if I can blend them together. Again, I don't know if you were here, but at the very first start of the stream, I said that this is just a sketch miniature. I'm just doing this just to try out, see if it works. Mainly because I have a commission job. I have a figure that I have to paint for a friend of mine that he asked me to paint it for him. Yeah, it's a test run. Exactly. This is the figure. You want to see it? It's actually, I have painted a small portion of it. I think you've seen it on another live stream. One of them is this freaking head, which is actually cool. It's not properly finished yet because I need to finish the tusks. I need to put more of a yellowish tone, at least in the middle, and then going like the ones that I did on the. I want to do like this same pattern that I did on the teeth. I want to do on the tusks, and I'm still missing the blood, but I want to do the blood as a final touch when I put all the pieces together. And the not the miniature, sorry, the figure itself, it's Guts from Berserk. and it's actually fucking massive. Look at this. Let me grab. Sorry, but I still have everything on. And let me zoom out. So it's like this dude here, you know, the guts from, you know, right? And it's going to be freaking amazing. It's freaking massive. Look at the size of this cloak, right? And I don't know if I can do this level of detail on such a massive fucking piece, but yeah, yeah. It's look, it's like it's just this part alone is just bigger than my hand. So yeah, it's freaking massive. I think the cloak itself, I might just paint with the airbrush. But what I was trying to say is, this figure has a lot of metals. Like for example, the metal on the legs here. You know, these metal plates, and the ones on the front, like all the way to the back. The ones on the knee here and the feet, and at the same time, we also have the armor he has on the higher parts of the arm and the shoulders. And all these parts of metal, I want it to be as black armor. So what I'm trying to do at the moment is I'm practicing on these miniatures black armor, and since they are on a tiny area, it makes it a little bit harder for me to do it. So I think it will be a good addition if I paint them on the minis, and then if I go to the huge ones, it will be easier, I guess. But at the same time, there is a problem with with the big miniatures, because the not miniatures, the big figures, because the big figures, as bigger they get, the easier it is. Yeah, exactly. The smaller it is, the more attention you have to detail. But at the same time, if a figure is too big, you can easily spot uh, an imperfection, right? Because you have so much of a wide, you have so much area that if it exists a small, tiny mistake, you can actually pinpoint it. It's more easier to do stuff, but at the same time, it requires a little bit more of a attention, if we can say it like that. And I have another commission that I'm going to do as well, that it's this one, and I think you know this one. You're going to be fucking tripping this one, because this one is fucking massive. This is the biggest figure that I've done so far. I don't know if I've ever done something this big, at least with resin. But look, it's freaking Sylvanas, right? It's 28 centimeters high. So it's fucking big. Look, I can even put it here so you can see on this camera. This camera right there. Look at the size of this shit. It's like 2 palms of height. It's freaking massive. And I want to do a mixture. Instead of doing only black armor, I'm going to do like a black um purple armor, because I think Sylvanas has a black purplish tone armor to it, and she has really incredible details. Look at this armor, the depth of it, and even on the legs, like it's freaking insane. Let me just pull it apart just so I don't break anything, because I don't want to break this piece. But yeah, look, even here you have a shit ton of detail on the legs and everything. And yeah, this one also requires a lot of detail. Oh, and the shoulder pads on the, look at the shoulder pads. They're really cool as well. And this is all made in black purple armor. So yeah, I think this practice that I'm doing is going to be really cool, and it's going to be really worth it for this 2 jobs. And I printed this one for myself. I think I printed this one for myself. Yeah, I think it was this one. So this is also another one. Of course I can. I hope. Why isn't it the head fitting well? Hmm. Oh, okay, I got it. But yeah, this one is also really cool. It's like a demon. It's like a demon samurai, something like that. It's really nice. So yeah, this practice is going to be very handy. Very, very handy. Because these figures take a shit ton of time to paint. And if I want to do something on this level, I need to practice a lot. So yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me see if I can. Oh, actually, I don't. No, where is it? Oh, I found it. I found the arm. You know what? It's even more fucking like insane. It's the arm of him. Cause look at the arm, bro. Like the level of detail on the chainmail. And don't get me wrong, but these are not imperfections. These are just like cracks that were made on onto the figure. Look, even the level of detail on the nails, it's just fucking insane, bro. I even have some supports left here. But look at the nails. Let me zoom it in. The nails are insane. And even the ropes and everything on it is just like 3D printing really stepped up on this last year or last couple of years. Look at the other arm. The one grabbing the katana. And it's a big fucking sword too. Look. It's like this big. And it's fucking insane. It has like a katana handle. And it has those like the pattern. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. But yeah, it even has the pattern there. Yeah. It's a fucking cleaver, yeah. It is. But it's fucking insane. And even the size of it, it doesn't look like it, but it's bigger than my hand. And it fell off. But yeah, it's bigger than my hand. So yeah, I didn't break it. I didn't break it. Nice. So yeah, I have a shit ton of shit to do. Oh, I even have another commission. This is These ones are not really. Nah, I don't mind it. Uh I haven't been configuring the I haven't not been I haven't configured yet the bots and everything, because those things were done like the default ones, and I think they are on high level security or something like that, which prevents all types of profanity and texting and everything, and I have to turn that shit on off, I mean. But yeah, this is another figure. It's like a cyborg shit. Look at that. It's actually really cool. And I have another cyborg. This one is not very noticeable. It is a cyborg because it's like half cyborg, because you can see on the face that it has some patterns on it, that it's metal, and here on the breast it's also metal, and even on the arm it has like a small texture to it, which resembles a cyborgy thing. But this girl, it actually shows it's a cyborg one. It even has those lines on the face. It's actually really nice. Oh, these ones are really insane too. But yeah, I have really insane and crazy amount of shit to paint, and so less time. I wish I could buy time. Oh, on the first cyborg, yeah, it's because it's not painted. Because it looks like it's fake, right? I know what you're saying. I didn't like it at first, but a lot of the figures and everything, when you paint, it actually um, it makes it look more vivid and more natural than it is right now. But yeah, I totally get you. It doesn't look very real in some way, especially on the back. Because it this shit here, it also looks like hair, but it isn't. It's the sleeve. So I totally understand what you're saying. But it's because it's not painted yet. Oh, another one that I'm painting that I haven't shown you. It's another one from Warhammer, which you might have heard of, which is Commander Farsight. Really nice, right? I'm going to do. I painted with uh, a darker blue underneath and a lighter blue above, and then I'm going to. Oh, it actually has some red that I have to remove. But I'm going to do like an orangey bluish tone instead of the traditional red on it. But yeah, this one is a really cool looking mecha. I mean, not meta. A really cool looking mecha. It's the Tau. Commander Farsight from Tau. Tau faction on Warhammer 40k. They're actually pretty insane to play with, I heard. Because they have really strong tactile maneuvers and stuff. I haven't played, so I don't know that much of it in when it comes to playing. Oh, and I have another one. Yeah. Thank you. I have another one that I actually forgot to tell that I'm almost finishing it, at least the first part, which is this one. Look how well it's coming out. This is the type of detail that I want to do on the Berserk. And I think it's going well, actually. I'm digging the highlights on the legs and everything. Oh, you saw it? Nice. But now it's on mostly on the finish part. At least I need to finish the highlights on the tusks, the feathering that I haven't finished yet, and eyes and the rest of the scales that I need to finish. But I think this one, if I do the scales just right, just about right, I think they'll look cool. I even did the ropes. Look at the ropes. They need a second highlight just to make it more vivid. But yeah. Which I think I might finish the stream right now. Yeah, I need to finish the stream. Unfortunately, I came off late today, but I'll do another one tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, let me just do some more sketching here, and I'll finish the stream in a bit. So we'll do silver here. And here. The pendle. Not pendle. I think this is named pendant. Here should be blue as well. Let me just clean this really quick. Let me move the white to the red here. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me today. I'm like dyslexic or something. Because today I was talking with my girlfriend and I was saying, like, I was calling shrimps mushrooms. And when I was trying to pinpoint her the mushroom that I want, I called them shrimps. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me today. But yeah, I'm just mixing up words. And I just called white the red, so. Maybe, just maybe, this tooth thing could be silver. Try and do it metallic. So yeah. Yeah, I know. It's freaking harsh, man. When the brain just doesn't want to cooperate with you. It's like you're talking, it's like you're thinking faster than you're talking. And it's like your tongue just goes, fuck it, I quit. And just goes on a rampage. Mm, So if I grab now a little, oop, there's a blob of water there. I should be able to transition this. Mm. Yeah, I'm trying to smooth it. Mm. I'm just not sure if I should be spreading it too much, because otherwise it'll give... Yeah, I think I should shorten the blue tones, because otherwise it might look blue, exactly. I see now what he was saying.
This next neutral grey help that colours somber grey, matte and flat. Trying to get 2 hours in and I'm behind from the lamp, sorry.
Let me just check one thing real quick.
For my mistakes.
Oh, exactly. So he dims down. Okay. Maybe, and just maybe, if I can grab a little bit of blue here. But I should have not put the blue there. And just maybe, if I do like a slight taint to it. Let me just check how this goes. I think with this stronger blue, it's a little bit better. And I think it blends a little bit better because it's more closer to dark. But it is harsh. It is harsh to do black armor. Not gonna lie, they were right. Yeah. Well, I'll keep the sketching tomorrow. I really need to go. I need to get some sleep. And tomorrow we'll continue. So, guys, thanks a lot. Ricardo, thank you a lot for keeping me company once again. And yeah, if you're around here tomorrow, I'll show you the progress. So yeah, have a great night, bro. Get some sleep too, you know, off from work and everything. And yeah, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.